Welcome to the Le Tap Ireland race briefing, guys. My name is Ollie Kerwin. I'm one of the organisers of Le Tap, and we're really looking forward to everyone coming down to Killarney this weekend for the first ever Le Tap Ireland event. It's all systems go here, but I said, guys, just to get you all the information that you need for Le Tap for the weekend. We're just going to put a little video together with everything that's there. Cool, so I'm just going to go through the general process for the next couple of days. You should be getting regular emails from ourselves on all the important race information that you need. Keep an eye on all those, but everything I say here now is going to be on the website, on our information document, and up on social media as well. So keep an eye on everything, and you'll be well informed before the day actually starts. Cool, so Friday, Friday is the event village and registration. So basically everybody has to come on Friday from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock to collect their race pack, okay? Or they can come also on Saturday morning, very early. If you're one of those people that come early, you can also collect your race pack on Saturday as well. The event village is right beside the Cathedral in Killarney. You can't miss it. There'll be all kinds of activity and marquees and everything happening there. So basically come along to that either on Friday morning or Friday from 3 o'clock till 9 o'clock, or on Saturday morning before the race to collect your race pack. Okay, so everyone has to go there. Your race pack then will come in an envelope like this. You'll come to Sarah and the rest of our team at the registration desk. You'll have to bring along your email or your email with your information on it, and you'll collect the race pack, okay? So you need this to take part in the event itself. In the race pack itself, you will have a wristband, and in the wristband you must wear it. This allows you access to the starting pen, it allows you access to the food stops, and you will not be allowed into the event village unless you have this race pack afterwards, or this wristband afterwards. It's also really important, guys, when you're collecting your bike afterwards for bike security, that you have this wristband as well. Then also in the race pack you will have your seat post sticker. This is your seat post sticker, which will have your timing chip on it. Really, really important, guys, that you fix this to the back of your seat post before the race, and this will give you your timing, which will be up and available online straight after the event. Also in the race pack is a couple of cable ties. There's a food voucher in there afterwards, and there's also, I don't actually have it in the race pack now, but it's a bike plate. So you must put your bike plate in front of your bike as well, because as I said, this also allows you access to the food stops and to take part in the event as well, and basically also for photographs as well. It'll identify you when you've got your selection of photographs as well. So it's really important, guys, that you get your race pack, you fix all the bits and pieces onto your bike, and you're ready to go on Saturday morning itself, okay? Cool, so basically when you arrive on Saturday morning for the event, if you're staying in Killarney, we advise you to cycle down to the start-finish area on your bike. Give yourself plenty of time. If you're driving in on Saturday morning, you'll be directed by our marshals to dedicated car parking locations in Killarney, just on the outskirts of Killarney town. So it'll be about approximately a 1 kilometre cycle from where the car parks are back to the start line area itself then, okay? So there's two events. We have our 98k route, and we also have our 135k route, all right? So the 135k route starts at 7:40 a.m., okay? So I'm just going to go through the general starting process. When you registered for the event, you would have selected what time you were thinking of doing in terms of average speed. I think it was like 20 to 25 kilometers an hour, 25 to 30 kilometers an hour, and so forth, okay? So we've one starting time for the 135k route, all right? But in the starting area, there will be a big pen, and each of those pens, there's different sections, and each of those sections are correlated to what your time you said you are going to do the event in terms of the pen at the front will be 35 kilometers an hour plus. The next pen down will be 25 to 30 kilometers an hour, and the next section of the pen after that will be for 20 to 25 kilometers an hour. This allows for us guys to roll out the road, and cycling in appropriate groups that are there. So it's really important, guys, that you come as early as you can in the morning, get yourself set up, and and be ready to race in the morning. The event village will be open. There'll be coffee. There'll be a few snacks open available as well. Our information desk will be there if you need anything. And also we'll have bike mechanics on site if you need any last minute bits and pieces or last minute changes or, last minute mechanical issues that might happen to your bike. Our bike mechanics will be there in the morning to help you out. So that's the same situation for the start, where we have one big pen broken down into different sections based on the time that you think you're going to do the cycle in. And it's the same for both the 135k route and the 98k route also. Okay, so it's starting, as I said, on Port Road, just outside of Cathedral in Killarney. You'll be led out through town in a group, okay? So it's a rolling road closure start, okay? Where basically we're all rolling out of town in the same group together. And then approximately 3 kilometers outside town, when the road closure kicks in, basically the lead-out car will pull away ahead of you. They'll wave a flag, and basically the race officially starts from there. So you can cycle away to your heart's content after that. We have all the maps available up online. You can download the maps in GPX to your headset on your bike computer if you want. And all the information is there. There's a plotter route link as well, and also the official Tour de France maps too. Okay, so that is us starting in Killarney. That is us, where are we? Yeah, that is us starting in Killarney. And as I said, we roll around town, and the lead car will pull away and the road is closed then. So it's really important to note, lads, that not all the roads are actually closed, all right? Okay, we've closed the roads that we've deemed to be high risk in terms of high traffic volume. So some of the roads will be open, okay? So from Mucker's House all the way to Kinmare, that road is closed. Okay, and that's the first King of the Mountain stage of the route. Okay, so the first King of the Mountain stage is out the road, and it is from the Muckross Road to Miles Gap. On the side of the road, you will see a sign that'll have the famous polka dot red and white sign indicating that's the start of the first King of the Mountain time, and that will go from, as I said, on the Muckross Road just past Torque all the way to Miles Gap, and also there'll be signs there signifying that the King of the Mountain stage is finished as well. So that's the first King of the Mountain stage. You will get, if you're on the gold or the silver package, you will get your time for each of the 2 King of the Mountain stages. If you're in the bronze package, you'll just get an overall time as well. When you get to Miles Gap, then that is the first food stop as well, or hydration stop that's there. So there'll be water, electrolytes, and some energy drinks there as well that you can fill your water bottle from, thanks to Kinetica for sponsoring all the products around the route for us. It's great. Then you're going to cycle all the way into Kinmare. Okay, and when you get to Kinmare, all the way out to Sneem, this is for the 135k route. When you get from all the way from Kinmare up to Sneem, that road is actually opened. Okay, all right, so you have to obey the rules of the road. We envisage not much traffic on the road, so you have to stay on the left-hand side of the road, but that is open. We will have lead-out motorbikes and lead-out cars as well that will be advising motorists ahead of you, but just to note that that section of the road is actually open. We come into Sneem Village then. Again, this is for the 135k route. Come into Sneem Village, and that is the first food stop. That first food stop, I said you can park your bike up there if you want and get the snacks that are available in the food stop, or you can keep going if you want, if you're really racing it really, really hard. You'll then, from Sneem, you'll turn up, back up towards Miles Gap, and you will kick in then to the next King of the Mountain stage, which is the Blockabima King of the Mountain stage. Again, watch out for the signs on the side of the road. Your timing will start when you see those famous polka dot signs on the side of the road, and that'll start the second King of the Mountain stage up to Blockabima. Just to be careful, lads, as I said, the descent down from Blockabima is pretty steep and it's pretty fast. It's probably the fastest section of the route. So just be careful on the way back down. The road is closed all the way. And then you get your next food stop then is in Lakeem Field in Blackstones in Glencar. I said you can stop there and you can get a couple of snacks there if you want as well, or keep going if you're really pushing it. Okay, and then we're coming around Cara Lake. Beautiful little kind of ups and downs. Brilliant ups and downs there at that stage. And then just when you come out the back of Cara Lake, we have our sprint stage, okay? All right, so the sprint stage, guys, is 700 meters long, all right, okay? So again, this will be annotated on the side of the road with, You guessed it, yeah, a green jersey, yeah. So green, famous for Tour de France again for the sprint stage. On the side of the road, there'll be signs indicating that's the start of the sprint. It's 700 metres long, and it's just on when you get around Carlake, there's a sprint section there. It's a change to some of the previous locations for the sprint section. We previously had it in Fussa. It's not now, it's just on the other side of Carlake. That's where we're having the sprint section there. So again, if you're on the silver or gold package, you'll get your time separated for that. The next hydration stop then is in Carlake School. Again, refuel there if you need it. And then you're coming back through Beaufort. The road is opened on the road back to Beaufort, and the road is opened all the way through Dunlow into and back onto the main road from Fussa back into Killarney. So the road is open there. So as I said, we'll have marshals on all the junctions, okay, and the guards will be on point there as well. But just be careful, you will be obeying the rules of the road as the road is closed. You will then cycle all the way back into Killarney. Okay, and you get to Ballydowney roundabout, and the road then is closed for the last 400 to 500 metres coming into the finish line on Port Road. Yeah, that's that last section of road there is closed, and you'll come across the line and into the event village, and yeah, and enjoy all the fruits of your labour in there. There'll be lots of different food offerings there. You'll get your finishers food there also. There's a bar. And also all that kind of stuff there as well, and a bit of music and a bit of entertainment. So you'll have plenty of fun there with that. So that's a very quick whistle-stop tour of the route for the TAP Ireland and the various elements to it. So just to recap again, guys, we have 2 King of the Mountain stages. The Malls Gap one is the first one. The next one is the Block of Beam one, okay? And we also have our sprint section just after Carrowlake there for 700 metres. Okay, you get separate times for that, as I said, if you're on a silver or a gold package. And just to note as well then, guys, the roads are closed from Muckers Road all the way to Camere, but the road then is opened, okay, all the way to Sneem, but then it's closed again on Block of Beama in through as far as Carlake and the sprint section again. But the road is open again through Beaufort, back into Killarney and Fussa, back into the finish line on Port Road. Guys, we're really looking forward to everyone coming down. I hope I answered a few little questions for everybody there. If you have any questions, it says, send us a DM on our Instagram channel or any of our social media channels there, and or drop us an email. But all the information is on the website. We've a full PDF document there with all the race information, everything you need to know for the event. So all you got to do now is come down, ready to race and ready to be down in Killarney for what's going to be a really, really brilliant weekend of cycling in Killarney. Also, that's just to note as well, we have the kids cycle. When you guys are all off cycling, all around this beautiful route, we have the kids cycle taking place at 9:30. So if there's any of the kids hanging around, they can do that little 2-kilometre cycle around town. And yeah, we're just going to have a brilliant weekend. We're here to help. So if you need anything at all, drop us an email or send us a message on social media, and hoping to have a really, really good weekend. So from everyone here at Lead Events and everyone in the TAP and myself, safe travelling down, and we'll see you all on Friday or Saturday. Thank you.